Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwame Sa'ala, Koholim La Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Bahashim, Rakahakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, the great millstone, who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. Just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here, sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan Nawaf. Just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And just wanted to just, do an in the news lesson, going through some of these articles. And, I'm out doing a little walk and talk, basically. Out getting a little exercise in, so to speak. So we're just going to run through some of these articles and, see where the Spirit leads us. So you have this top stories right here, right? Top stories. Biden surveys Milton damage in Florida and announces over $600 million in funding for electric grid. And $600 million, that's a lot of money. But guess what? This next article right here, it says U.S. is sending anti-missile system to Israel to bolster defenses against Iran. I'm willing to bet you that system, that anti-missile system costs more than what they're putting up in, for that hurricane shit, right? Because Esau, they're about war, man. They're about, money as far as their war machine. They're not thinking about their people. And that's why you're going to have a lot of uproars and sedition of men. Matter of fact, let's get description. It's the rock right here. Chapter 15, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 15, and I think it's about 15. Salakia, let me see where it's at here. Oh, no, Second Esdras. Salakia, that's what I wanted. Second Esdras, 15. I done went into the wrong thing again. Second Esdras, 15, like 15, Salakia, somewhere around there. Verse 16. Second Esdras 15 to 16, it says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." So that's going off into these Egyptians, modern day Egyptians, or spiritual Egyptians, these so-called white people, because America is spiritual Egypt. That's the reason why you had that pyramid on the back of the damn dollar. And they have a lot of old school Egyptian customs. But these Egyptians, these Americans or so-called white people, these Edomites, they're about to start coming up against each other. And they're already disregarding their, the authority. That's what that's going off into. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their powers." And that kings and princes and the actions, they're not going to regard that. They're not going to care about the police. They're not going to care about the mayor. They're not going to care about the senator. They're not going to care about the governor. You see, they're not going to care about the president, and they're not going to care about National Guard when they start to send them to those neighborhoods. So it's really going to be Egyptians killing Egyptians, because these National Guard, so to speak, they're going to be blocking off roads and cornering people in, and it's going to be all out civil war here soon, because what that's causing is, let's get Matthew chapter 12, verse 25. And it says, "And Yahushai," which that's the true name of the Father, or the true name of the Son. The Father's name is Yahweh. The true name of the Son is Yahushai. It's not Jesus. There's no letter J in Hebrew. No letter E, no letter O, no letter U, no letter V. Those letters are not in the Hebrew alphabet. When the Lord was walking the earth, there was no such thing as a Jesus, because that letter didn't exist until 1524, 500 years ago. So you want to be correct about the names when it comes down to this truth. You don't want to be calling on an idol, because white Jesus is an idol. That word Jesus, that's an idol. That's not the true name of the Lord. And that's something that these Edomites have pushed for quite some time. But anyway, it says Matthew 12 and 25 on this division. I don't want to go off, too far. So, we stick to the, the basics of the scriptures here. It says, and Yahweh knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. So there's a lot of division that's going on amongst the people of America, because they're feeling like they're being left out. Like they have absolutely no control over their money being sent to Israel. They have no control over their money being sent to Ukraine. They have no control over their money being sent to Taiwan and places like that. Actually, they have no control over the money being spent and put towards, the LGBTQ situation, or anything else that they don't agree with. People don't agree with the things that their money is going towards, but they have no choice, because this man, Esau, the so-called white man, he has set up a system where he can dip into your paycheck before you get the paycheck. That's wickedness, bro. And then this man doesn't even pay you, on a day-to-day basis. He should be paying you every day. There's no way that you should be waiting all week long for a pay when you've done the work already today. That shit is stupid. But that's what he does. Matter of fact, the scriptures talks about that. Let's see if we can find it real fast. Lock. What's going on, bro? I'm trying to think how it's worded. I'm trying to think how it's worded, so Salaki, it may take me a sec on this. Anyway, I mean, I can actually just roughly paraphrase it. It's in the law somewhere here. Let's see if we can find it in the law. Yep, here we go right here, Salakia. Leviticus 19 and 13. Thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor, neither rob him. The wages of him that is hired shall not abide with thee all night until morning. But this man, he don't just do it for one day. He do that shit for a whole 7 days. Sometimes on 14 days. It depends on, if you get paid every 2 weeks. Sometimes it's for 30 days if you're getting paid monthly. Right? So this man is wicked as fuck, bro. Just think about what you can do with your finances on a day-to-day basis if you was getting paid every day. There's a whole bunch you could do. You would need to borrow. But he places you in a position of borrowing. So now he has you as a debt slave. And so now that he has you as a debt slave, your ass is continually falling over and over and over again. Sometimes you can get out of it. Depends on, we're not going to get out of it, of course, you know what I'm saying, because we're slaves here in this kingdom. But I'm talking about, like, if you're pretty decent with, your finances, you can kind of get out of certain shit. You know what I'm saying? And just, I'm all right until next week. I'm all right until the next 2 weeks. But it shouldn't be that way, man. And matter of fact, they take out far more taxes as your money lumps. If they was taking out taxes, you say you made $100, you was getting paid, whatever amount. And at the end of the day, that employer was supposed to give you $100. If they holding on to that $100 for 5 days, 7 days, you know what I'm saying, your little $500, $600, $700, it accumulates more taxes, and then your $500 this motherfucker want, he's taking damn near 2 days from you. That's crazy. He's literally taking like 2 days of pay from you. You actually get up and go work 5 days a week, so to speak, you know, but he's taking 2 of those days. That shit is insane. But that's your enemy, the so-called white man. This is why we need salvation, and we need to be taken out of, you know, we need, our Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, to get us out of the hands of our enemies. Because this man, and not only that, next level, he wants to actually perpetually enslave you with the MOTB, that market of beauty and the beast, we call it. That Revelation 13 and 16, let's get that. Revelation 13 and 16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of the name. So you're not going to even be able to buy or sell. So he's taking it to a whole nother level. Not only is he not going to want to pay you every day, he's keeping back your pay, you know what I'm saying, for week after week. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is stupid. It's not like the technology is not out there. You got Cash App. It's people that are sitting in a restaurant, and you got 4 people, you know, sitting there, and it's just like, oh, well, here's my portion. And motherfuckers are tapping their phone. Right on the spot. Motherfuckers being paid right on the spot, with waiters getting their, gratuity and all that shit. Getting, they're getting their, their little tips. Everything is digital to the point where you can make a transaction within seconds. So why is this man holding your pay all damn week? That don't make no sense, bro. But we know why. Because we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Let's get that. 2 Corinthians 2 and 10 or 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. He's using that system to further rob you. This is exactly what this man is doing. That's robbery, man. That's thievery. But they're supposed to be Christians, right? Right now. These are your Christians. They'll tell you that they go to church on Sunday. These people believe in white Jesus. But why don't they keep the scriptures? That's why you got Psalms chapter 50. It's like I'm walking, so you know what I'm saying. I'm kind of seeing. I'm trying to see it, and I'm seeing it, but I'm not seeing it. But anyway, Psalms 50 and 16, it says, "But unto the wicked, Yahweh said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?" What you doing with the Bible? Why you swearing in on the Bible and you got all this wickedness going on? Because that's complete wickedness. You can't say that these people don't have the technology to go ahead and pay you every day. It would be less taxes taken out of your money if you was getting paid every day. But by them holding it, and you get a little bulk, now they have a whole different tax code for a certain amount of money. And that's wickedness, bro. These so-called white people, man, are fucking wicked as fuck, bro. And their own people are starting to complain. That's why I read that first scripture, 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, where it talks about they shall come up against their governments, man. They're not going to regard the king. They're tired. The people of the world are coming up against their governments because they're tired of the way that the governments are running shit. And it's really the elite of this so-called white man. Look, this man got more than heart could wish. Let's get that in Psalms. Chapter 73. He got far more than he could use. This man got so much shit, he could never spend all that money. What's going on with it though, bro? I see you, bro. I see you.
Yeah, my baby right there.
Yeah. What kind? You do long roads?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Shit, hey, when I was younger, I was gonna do that.
Yeah.
Cause you can save a lot of money, and you know what I'm saying, and just do your thing once you get back.
Well, yeah, I came home from the joint. I was just like,
Hey, no, that's what's popping.
they paid for it.
Hell yeah, I was gonna do that. Yep. I was gonna do the same thing, same school. I was gonna go, and they was gonna pay for it, and I just kind of like, I had a bad dream about getting into an accident, and it was like, that was like the Lord speaking to me, like that might not be for you. Yeah, but no, that's a good paying job, bro. Oh yeah, that's what's up. All right, bro. Yeah, just kicking it with this Jake. He's just young Jake too. He just said he was getting out of prison, and as soon as he came out, he was like, shit. He tried to do a little change up, and he driving those 18-wheelers now. But what he don't know is, that shit is about to come to an abrupt end too. That's only gonna, you see that back in the days, because my grandfather, you know what I'm saying, done that. That's the reason why I kind of wanted to do it, because I, grew up with my grandparents, and my grandfather, that's what he done all his life. And, hey, he made things happen, man. That was good money, but that was back in the days. It's not what it used to be. Now, this guy, he can still get some money. Oh, you gonna still get money, but it's gonna come to a point of that shit is about to stop. That mirth is about to stop in this place, man. This place is not gonna, continue to carry on like how it used to. But let's go back to these scriptures where it talks about Esau got more than heart could wish. And he can never have enough. Let's see here. Psalm 73 and 5. Let's start there. It says, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore, pride compasses them about as a chain. Violence covered them as a garment. They have more than heart could. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. See? That's what's going on, man. These people, you know how much money the Rothschilds and some of these families are really sitting on? They've gone to the point of they own so much shit to the point where they're like, well, let's own the people. Like they really want to, and have Jake injected with a damn digital all, man, a fucking microchip. In the same breath, talking about how they love you, talking about how we must do this, talking about how there's population control and there's too many people on the planet and the Lord didn't create enough food. He didn't create enough land for all of us. Man, you know how big the earth is? You can get into a car and travel. Say, for instance, you live in New York. And you travel all the way across the country to California. You know how much land you're going to pass? You ain't going to never see a house? Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles of nothing but trees, bro. Of land. But they'll tell you that the earth is overpopulated. So they want to stack you on top of each other in one of these raggedy ass cities that they got. And really they trying to, jump off with these 15-minute cities. That's what they really trying to do. That's what they talking about with Bill Gates with the storm down in Tampa, where he done supposedly bought, property where, he's going to turn it into, a 15-minute city. And pretty much you see that kind of around you, because you can get out. Because I'm out on a walk right now. Within 15 minutes, I can hit a supermarket. I can go pay my phone bill. I can, because this business is all around. But that's not enough for Esau. Esau, he wants to make it to the point where you got borders and you can't go outside of those places. You can't go past this street because this is your 15-minute border right here. This is what this man is trying to do. This man is wicked as fuck, man. So, I don't want to keep it long. We could pretty much about end out there because I was going off into some of these articles, these news articles. This man is crazy as fuck, man. Yeah, man, you get to reading through some of these stories and you get off into what Esau is really into, man. Hey, this man is wicked as a motherfucker, man. You can't get around it. He's wicked as shit, bro. But you got our people that trust these people. And it don't make no difference. Say, for instance, if you going out and you voting for somebody so-called black, guess what? That so-called black person, they running by the rules and regulations that the so-called white man came up with. They might be able to slip a little bill in, get a little something different going on, but it's generally not like that. So much shit going on, bro, in the world, man. It's crazy, bro. Yep, so I'm gonna end out there, man. You know, it's best you read the news, because the Lord said to watch and pray. So we have to go into some of this stuff and look out for some of this stuff that's going on out here in the earth, man. Some of this stuff that's going on out here in the world. You know? Because Esau, he's doing shit on a day-to-day basis. And the apostles, they always say, hey, man, if you miss one day of these scriptures going out, you missing a lot. You're missing a lot, because, you know, we're not sitting still. You know, some stories we'll go into over and over again, you know, for, you know, maybe a week or so. But generally, you know, we doing those lessons, and we're moving straight past that and going and moving on, because these prophecies are moving just that fast. You know, these prophecies are moving fast as shit, man. So if you missed yesterday's lesson on you know, the apostle or one of the brothers or the elders, hey, you probably missed. You definitely missed a corner of life, so to speak. you know what's going on, because the brothers not slacking. They're going out every day, and they're doing these lessons, man. They're going out on the highways and byways on a day-to-day basis, and they're bringing forth the truth and breaking it down through the scriptures. So, you know, hey, this is the news, man. So watch and pray. Be circumspect. The scripture talks about being circumspect, you know, because the days are evil. You want to be watching everything. Watching everything. Something as simple as a damn recall on some bullshit food that might take your ass out of here. If you're not paying attention to that, and you get it on your damn stove and get to whipping up some damn eggs with salmonella or some shit in it, could knock your ass off because you didn't pay attention to the news. You know, so it's important, man. And then prayer, of course, is far more important, because you want to pray to Yahweh B'Shem Shah for, you know, protection and safety, man, over you and your household. So with that, I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwam Yasha Allah and a bubble ball.